You want to title the episode like "When I Grow Up, I Want to Be a Toy Seller," and then we can just shit on toy selling how bad it is.
Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of 580's Talking Toys. It's Sunday night and it's time for our weekly topic-driven podcast episode. If you think about it, like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to the channel. And you can also join us over on Patreon and support us there at patreon.com/580's Talking Toys. And you can call our voicemail line. If I can find the number, where'd it go? And there it is. At 732-800-1977, and we will play those voicemails hopefully this year sometime. Let's bring in Chris to the main stage.
I like John's opening statement. If you think about it, please like the video. So, guys, if you guys don't think about it, then just don't like the video. It's fine.
Well, I try to be nice.
I know.
I try to be nice.
You see that right there?
Yeah.
That's my new display shelf where all my Warrior Beasts are going to go.
Whoa. What about the
Remco, everything?
Nice. It's going to look cool.
Just have to put the doors on it probably tonight after the episode.
Nice. So. Very cool. Now we're going to bring to the stage Mr. Adam Chitwood.
Greetings and salutations. Nanu.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us on, Adam.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Tonight we're just three idiots talking toys because Brandon is
fighting a war.
And Charles.
Stupid war.
Yeah. And Charles is currently fighting somebody at the concession stand.
Charles at a Yankee game, it's almost like fighting a war too, because being in the Bronx,
especially for that mayor there in New York City.
Oh,
we're not supposed to get political there. I'm sorry.
Well, who cares?
No one likes Mondani anyway. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. I mean, this is a table for free speech.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Even his wife don't like him. She told me that the other night when I was walking out of her bedroom.
Oh! Didn't see that one coming. Yeah, you were out of town last week, so yeah, that's where he was.
Yeah, because I did reach out.
In Pittsburgh.
I did reach out to him to try and get him on one of the episodes, but he was too busy for us.
Yeah.
I do have a day job.
Whatever.
Correct.
Whatever.
Well, guys, tonight we have an interesting topic. We're going to be talking about what it's like to deal with buyers as sellers.
No, it's not. That's not the topic, John.
Yeah, it is. What's the topic then?
The topic is when I grow up, I want to be a toy seller.
That's the title.
Topic.
Yeah. When I grow up, I want to be a toy seller.
Customers, ...
Well, I don't know about all that. That's we would still like to have customers, but they can be a chore to handle sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, most times they're good. I would say 90% fun to deal with, easy to deal with.
Yeah.
It's that 10% or 5% or whatever, the headache sometimes just makes it almost not worth it.
Yeah, and it's almost like that with just about everything in life, too, isn't it? There's like a small percentage that just make life a living hell for whatever reason. Mm-hmm. And the other, easy to deal with. You can cruise about your day. But for some reason, that little bit of inconvenience that is foisted upon us by that small percentage just ruins your day.
I honestly think people just enjoy complaining, being a pain in the ass, just complaining.
Oh, they have to. It's the Karen syndrome. Like if they're not complaining, they feel like they're not doing their job, or it's almost they're addicted to being a Karen.
I even have like one of my friends that like I've been friends with for a long time. No matter what I do, like let's say we go out and get lunch, there's a complaint. He has to speak to the manager. He has to complain about something. We go to Atlantic City. He calls constantly, complains about the room. He complains about the snack stand in the hallway at 3:00 in the morning because his pretzels got stuck. The drink lady's too slow. I am telling you, it's like every time we go out, he needs to complain about something. And it's
exhausting.
It's exhausting to be his friend. It is so exhausting.
But then you're worried about your food. I'm like, geez, he's complaining right then. They're going to definitely spit in my food too.
Yeah.
Like, please stop. Or complain after I get my food.
It's just so exhausting. I mean, that's what like some of these people are. It's like even like after you claim, they're always like, "Hey man, I actually want to delete that claim. I didn't notice this speck on the top of the head." And I'm like, "You didn't notice it, or you didn't read in the description that it said missing the speck on your head."
Yeah.
And then they go, "Well, you know how it is on your site. You have to just claim really fast because if you're not fast, then you lose it." And I go, "Yeah, I get it. So that doesn't mean you just write claim and then you can back out whenever." And I'm like, so I actually always hold them to it.
Customers that can't read. That's
give me a good enough excuse, and maybe I'll fall for it. But excuses like that is just not going to work in my book.
Yeah, you'll describe something. I mean, when I sell something, I try to describe every little detail, every little flaw. I try to overdo it, just because I don't want anything come back on me like, "Oh, you didn't say about this." And then, sure enough, either they'll try to back out of it, or 2 weeks later, like, "Oh, I got the item mail. Thank you for shipping so quickly. Oh, but I was really hoping to get this graded, and this one's got a little ding in the corner or something." I'm like, "Yeah, it's in the description."
Yeah.
And Tim, if I sell it on one of the sites, it's not that big of a deal. I can just tell them to go F off. But if I sell it on my eBay store, something, I've got to take it back because they're protected and that bullshit. And then drives me insane. Like, read the description.
I actually have a question for you regarding eBay, but before I forget my other statement I was going to say, remind me that I have an eBay question for you. I actually had someone 2 weeks ago, and this was crazy, and I sat there and I actually pondered in my head if I was the one that was wrong. So I listed an item, and the guy claimed it, and then I go on and I'm acknowledging it, and then when I hit reply to send it, it kicked it back to me, saying like error or whatever it said, and then I realized that he deleted his claim, so I couldn't reply to him. So I messaged him and I said, "Hey, you deleted your claim ? And he said, "Yes. Didn't realize this, and this. You know how you have to be on this page. You got to be really fast to claim items. I'm sorry." And I wrote, "I get it, but did you not read the first and only rule we have on our page? We have one rule. There's only one rule, and the one rule is do not delete any claims. Contact the seller." And then he wrote, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I never knew that." So now I'm sitting there, I'm going, do I want to like be a dick right now, or do I want to just like let this go over? So I literally took a snapshot of everyone agreeing to the rules, because you have to agree to the rules in order to join the page. And the first question when you join the page is, "I read the rules and agree to them." So I snapshotted that and sent it to him. I go, "Well, apparently you did know that and you did read that, because otherwise that's how you got on the page." Yeah. And then he just like read it, and then he responded to me. He goes, "Wow, you're being a dick today." And I'm like, am I, or you saying that you never knew that was what the rule was and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
being a dick or holding somebody accountable. I mean,
that's how I took it as. I was just holding you accountable. Like, don't give me a stupid excuse. Don't say that you never knew, you never heard of this and blah, blah, blah. No, you actually agreed to this when you joined the group. It says that you read it and you clicked yes. Yeah. That's your problem, not mine.
But yeah, I had a similar experience with someone. I don't know if it was the same person or not, but I can't remember exactly what it was over. That's how important it was to remember this. But He said I was being a dick. And it's like, it's just the way it is. I mean, that's another thing that troubles me about selling online and stuff is when you message people. I try to be matter of fact. I try to be silly with them sometimes and joke around and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
But I try to be matter of fact about what's going on. And then they take it the wrong way, even though you can't hear the inflection of what I'm trying to say in the message, And
like there's a saying that you can text somebody something and then you can literally read it and interpret it 5 different ways.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's always taken the wrong way, it seems like.
Yeah.
Use emojis. That's why I try to put a smiley face or, try to help keep that interpretation down. But everything's open to interpretation. But it seems here lately, like, I mod on one of the Facebook groups, one of the big ones. You guys know which one, but and then one of the
Bobby's World. Bobby's World.
Yeah, Bobby's World. But one of the key rules: be nice. Be nice. And here lately, it's just been like people being assholes. I don't get it. Like,
is it the summer heat?
Maybe. Somebody will list something and maybe it's overpriced or whatever, or maybe they'll say something about it, but don't shit on somebody's sell post. If you got a problem with it, contact them PM, or if it's something against the rules, PM a mod or something. Don't go in there and because half the time they're wrong. They don't know what they're talking about, or if it is overpriced, who cares? That's their item. If it doesn't sell, I mean,
move on. It's just not going to sell.
Yep.
And that's what I love about Rogue 5 Toys. There's only a small amount of people who are selling, and we don't open it up to everyone else to sell. So if you want to collect with us at rogue5toys.com.
But this is the reason why, because I don't feel like being a moderator or an admin sitting back listening to somebody else who fucked up and then listening to them complaining about the guy who fucked up. I don't care. That's not my problem.
Yeah.
Like I sell, and this is exactly why I'm very strict, but like to the point with how I sell. It's the same for everybody. Like no one gets any special treatment whatsoever. It's just like these are the rules. That's how I operate, and that's it. Like I don't give anybody any breathing room.
Not even me.
I've asked for like, hey, come on, dude, let me. And he's like, he keeps it fair.
Because the minute you do that with somebody, then everybody always wants it, and then it's just like I just want to be fair, strictly down the line for everybody. And then if you want to complain about me being fair, sure, no problem. I can go to sleep at night knowing that I'm being because I'm being fair.
Yeah, and when I have an issue with somebody that's a buyer, I think Chris and I are on the same page. Brandon will be on the same page too. And I just say, hey, man, if you've got a problem, ask Chris about it. I mean,
absolutely, yeah.
Don't come at me. I
welcome it. I welcome it
because he's going to have the same answer that I'm giving you right now. I mean,
I just like to be very strict and straightforward with everybody. Like I don't like to bend the rules. Like, so here's one of the other rules. Like about 3 or 4 weeks ago, it was like a card back. It was one of those Luke Skywalker card backs I listed, and it wasn't expensive. It was like $50. And someone messaged me and says, "Hey, I would like to claim that." And it was like a new person. I've never dealt with this guy before ever. And I said, "All right, great." I said, "Just claim it on the page, and it's yours." Well, when he went back on the page, I guess 2 minutes later, it was already claimed.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever, I think it was Jason B actually claimed it. So then I acknowledged Jason. You got it. Thank you. Close off comments. Now this guy messaged me back and he's like, "Hey, you told me I had it." And I said, "Yeah, I did, but you need to claim on the page." I don't go by words through a text message. The reason why everything is in the listing, in the post, is because there's a timestamp on it. And I just go by whatever the timestamp says. I don't get into backdoor messages or something. Like now, if you say, "Hey, claim through PM," and I go there and it hasn't been claimed yet, no problem. I'll claim it for you if you want no one to know that. But if someone had already claimed it, you lost. It's the first person to claim on the page. That's how it works.
Yeah.
For everybody and anybody. I don't care who you are.
Yeah.
I had something similar happen that they sent me a PM saying, hey, would you take, X amount, it was just a little bit off. And I'm like, yeah, I'll do that. But then they go out to somebody's already claimed it the full price before they can go and claim it. And I'm like, sorry, somebody claimed it at full price before you hit, claim.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Well, it's not really fair. That's life.
Yeah.
I just go by whoever claims first on the page. I don't care what was said through message. Through Messenger, to me, it's like a handshake deal. It's just a handshake deal.
Yeah.
Through the actual listing and the posts, that's like the Bible right there.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. I like that. So, no, that's a good way to put that.
And I always try and stick by that, no matter who it is. I've had Brandon message me multiple times. I want to claim that. And I go, all right. So then I try and go to the listing form, but it's been claimed already. And then he'll be like, that guy, I really want it. I'm like, Brandon, too bad, you're out.
Why didn't you just write claim?
We have a rule that we're not allowed to claim.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, because like no offense, like John or me or someone, like if we list an item at a good deal, like John listed a pop-up over the weekend for $600. This thing was really nice. So I'm talking about like 80 grade pop-up easily. Like if I have 2 or 3 of those pop-ups that nice a year, I'd be lucky. The rest of them are shit. I would have claimed that in 3 seconds, and then I would have turned around and sold it for $700 or $750. That's not fair. Like, I don't want to be a scumbag, so we made a rule: we never claim each other's items.
Yeah,
that's it. It's for the page. It's for the people. It's not for us. Too bad. Yeah, and we all live by that.
Yep.
But I do. I think I messaged you about Crusher up there. See Crusher?
Yeah.
When Chris had a picture of like a bunch of stuff that he had just bought and it was in the background, and I circled it, and he hadn't posted anything yet. Yeah. And I circled it and I sent him a message. I said, how much for this guy right here? And he told me, and I said, I'm sending you money right now. Do not post that.
I mean, that's a little bit different. You know what I mean? Like once it's posted, it's for the people.
Yeah.
Here's
where'd he go?
One item that you gave me that I begged you just give me a hint when you were going to list it, because I've been searching for freaking years to get one.
I know exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's this piece right here.
Yeah.
You kind of done a preview, and I was like, just give me a heads up when you're getting ready to, and I'll be like there. And that was the only one I really ever asked for, because that was.
Is that the one that came with the figures?
Yep, came with the.
There's 3 of them. There's the Hoth one, there's a Endor one, and then there's another one.
Is that graded or just in acrylic?
It's just in an acrylic. I haven't got it graded. There's the one with the biker scouts. There's the one with the stormtroopers.
Yes. Okay.
That one, and there's one with Ewoks, and so I can't remember. Yeah. That was the last one I needed.
Indoor.
Yep. And that was the last one I needed for my and then Chris jacked the price up about $400 because he really wanted
it. As he should have.
Actually, it's funny because like right after COVID, those things dropped like a rock too.
Yeah, I mean they're still expensive, but then like it wasn't a month later, one popped up on eBay for like way less, and I almost bought it too. Yeah, I was like, son of a.
I mean,
yeah, what are you gonna do? But yeah,
he's good self.
Oh, go ahead.
No, he was. I'm just saying, it's just difficult. It's sometimes it's really easy. Like I love the buyers who buy from me all the time. Mm-hmm. They claim something and they literally send the PayPal payment, whether 5 minutes later or within the same day, without me even messaging them.
Yeah,
I get the money and I usually respond back late at night and I just say, "Thanks for the payment. I got it. Appreciate it." Like you saved me time reaching out.
Yeah,
there's people like me.
Adam's probably laughing because I have to message him for 4 days in a row. He never responds to my messages. And then I go, Shane, wake up, Shane. Can you pay me my $7, Shane?
And then I get offended. And I'm like,
this is probably my fault. And I haven't followed up on this. But see this Yoda right here? Mm-hmm. Kurt Keck bought that about 3 weeks ago.
And
claimed it. claimed it about
Okay.
3 weeks ago. And I know we have a rule about paying within 24 hours, Adam. But
I certainly do have a rule that payment must be made within 24 hours. After I just got done giving a speech, how I'm very strict and all this stuff, I tend to let that one, even though 24 hours, honestly, compared to all the other Facebook groups, that's probably the longest out of all of them, I would think. Because even like on the IC, like on the IC, if you don't pay by the next day, right? Don't people complain normally?
Yeah, I mean, I'll send a hey. For me, I just usually send a hey. You can get status of payment. Let me know that kind of thing.
A lot of pages make you pay as soon as you're invoiced.
Like instantly. Like you invoice them and then you pay. But I mean, it's Kirk Keck. The guy's had a box in my house continuously for 7 years.
Yeah, he's good people.
He's one of the greatest guys on the pages. Like he's gonna pay. He just forgets.
Yeah.
He just forgets.
I like to be one of those people that I just forget.
Yeah. So
I've never not paid anybody.
Yeah.
I kind of hold the rule a little bit more accountable for new buyers, new buyers, or people that have only bought once or twice from me.
Well, that sets a precedent too, So,
I
mean, when you hold them to that, the next time they pay or the next time they claim, they know what's expected, and you're likely to get.
But that's why I honestly think our page is so good when it comes to payments, because it's like when you have a puppy and you teach them tricks and obedience early on, they keep it throughout their whole life. All these guys that started on the page, they know they need to pay early on.
Yeah.
Now I don't even need to message half the people; they just pay instantly right away, and I'm like, this is great.
Just Chitwood.
It's just Chitwood and Kirk. That's it.
Do it on purpose. It's just a game. Do it on purpose.
Yeah. I think that one thing that bothers me about buyers now, I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean,
it's nothing against buyers.
98% of people are good people, and we don't have problems with it.
Let's just say,
I think we're talking about the few that make it a pain in the ass for everybody.
Yeah, let's just call it general buyers practice. So we're not putting the blame on buyers themselves necessarily. Right. But general buyers practices, it's I don't think they understand. When you are posting something once, Saturday, I posted one item after another because I had a claim sale a couple of weeks ago that was a disaster because they didn't understand how to do a claim sale or something. I don't know.
Adam, he did a claim sale, but on the same listing. So he would do it in the comment section.
Oh, yeah.
And those
just like an old school claim sale.
That's like how it used to be.
Sale. That's how they all used to be. I remember doing them too when I first started.
Yep. Yeah.
But sometimes with Facebook, Facebook tends to just fuck up a lot. Honestly, they do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And in that day, they messed up a lot.
Yeah.
Pictures weren't showing up. Yeah. Someone's commenting to a picture of their right thumb and not of the actual figure itself.
Yeah.
And it's
but I don't think they understand how difficult it is on this side, because not only are you responding to, their claims, you're responding to other people's claims, and then you have somebody that says, hey, I just claimed that, or I wanted to claim this, but I couldn't comment. And I'm like, well, I turned comments off, but I haven't had a chance to hit sold. I hadn't had a chance, because you have to go back in, and Facebook's all screwy about this too. You have to go in and do the edit. I have to do the edits on the phone because I can't just click that on the computer and edit it for some reason. I don't know why, but I can't go to that posting and click edit and then put sold. So I have to go on the phone, then I have to scroll to find where the.
I was curious why someone claims an item from you. You acknowledge it, you close the comments off, but you don't write sold. Just write sold while you're there. It's all in one shot. Why are you making two steps instead of one?
Well, because it was so fast. I mean, it was like I was trying to keep up with like the sold items.
Yeah.
And like something would sell and then somebody would claim another one, but two people would claim about the same time. So I'd go in there and get distracted and, like the one that I'd have to look to see who claimed it first and then like it and then, reply yours or whatever, and then turn the comments off. So at least I've turned the comments off and no one else can claim. And then as soon as I'm about to, go in and type sold, somebody else claims something else. And I'm like, oh, shoot, I got to go in there and do the same thing. And it was crazy toward the end. It just got crazy.
I just like the guys that like you're doing a claim sale. John's doing like, let's say 15 figures in a row. By the 7th figure, and like you're going really fast, and a guy will literally message you and be like, "Hey, I just claimed that. What's my shipping?"
Yeah.
And I'm literally like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Guy, I'm in the middle of doing a claim sale. Like, I'll figure it out later." And he's like, "You don't know?" I'm like, "I don't even know where you live. What's your address?"
Yeah.
Do you live in Wantua next to me in the same town, or do you live in Oregon? Like, where do you live? I don't know what your shipping is.
Yeah. And it's like when you're doing an auction or something like that too. Somebody will go through an auction and you got about 15 people messaging you at the same time asking if you have this item or if you have this or if you have this, and hey, I just claimed that. How much do I owe you for shipping? And it's like, oh God, it's exhausting. I don't think people understand what it's like on this side.
This is exactly why I don't sell through Messenger and I don't sell off of Facebook. So when these people message me and say, "Hey, do you have this, 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 and this?" I always go, "No." And then 7 minutes later, I literally will post what they wanted. And then they'll be like, "You just said that you didn't have one." I go, "Oh, I found it."
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah.
So I'm not dealing with you because you want to know why? Like over the years when I've gone back, the only times I have up on sales where I didn't ship something was when I did a sale through Messenger and I forgot. Because it's just words in a message that's all the way up there and I'm down here. And I forgot. Yeah. And I ship him his box and he's like, "Dude, you didn't ship me the other 2 figures." And I'm like, I do everything on the listing. I write it down. I hold myself accountable, and that is it. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you want to get a toothpick from me through Messenger. Claim it on the post. Claim toothpicks in the post.
Toothpick. Got it.
Well, let's see. What is the worst experience you've had with a buyer? Adam, let's start with you.
Well, I just had one recently. A guy on my eBay page, and I usually don't sell high dollar items on eBay. Usually I sell those in one of the groups or something. But the reason I sell on eBay because I can throw a lot of stuff in there in my store and just let it sit. And when it sells, either I'll ship it out or one of my daughter, she ships for me, especially when I'm out of town. But that's the reason why. The fees are. But anyways, so yeah, so a guy had purchased not all at the same time. He had like 4 different. 4 different transactions over, a little over a month ago, and they were all items that were, like they were like graded loose things like that, and like $500 or more a piece. And so he paid no problem, shipped them out no problem. Then I get a random message, "Hey, I need to return all these. I need the money." I'm like, "There's nothing wrong with him. Just he needs the money, and he's had them for like a month." And as you know, with eBay, they always side with the buyer. And I'm like, "Look, if you want to return these, I'll take them back, but I'm doing a restock fee." I said, "I'm not Walmart or Target or anything like that."
Wait, hold on. You mean to tell me eBay would still hold you accountable for those?
Yep. Because they'll use an excuse, or whether
a month later.
Yep, it's up to.
Oh my God!
They have like 60 days.
60 days, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They can use excuses like found a better price or
other
not subscribed or other.
You do not have to explain with other.
I didn't know that.
No, it's bad for sellers. And again, I don't have to deal with that a lot, but so I told the guy, I said, "You know what? If you need the money that bad, I'll do it, but I'm doing a restock fee." And I was probably going to do like a 15% restock fee, nothing major, but just we have to deal with it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that way you get your fees back at least.
Yeah. Well, I would get my fees back anyways on the return, but
That's right.
for all the headache of shipping and everything like that. And so he just like basically said, F you, I'm not dealing with you. And he just left me like negative feedback, like don't buy from this guy ever again. He only cares about money. He needs to be banned from all the Star Wars collecting communities.
Uh-oh.
Dude, go screw yourself. He's been kicked out. I'm not going to say the guy's name, but he's been kicked out of almost every group that's on, all the major groups on Facebook. Like the guy's just a scumbag.
And that's the thing too with some of these buyers and stuff. They start showing their ass, and then they develop a reputation, and people don't want them in their groups. Stirring. Yep. So.
Yeah, the guy that you're talking about, he claimed something from me like well over a year ago, and I guess someone saw his name and they messaged me and they're like, "You let this guy in your group?" And I go, "Yeah, why?" And they're like, "Did you know what he did to me?" And then they start like saying all this stuff, how like he bought items and then he filed like a false claim against the guy and got his money back and then never shipped the items back and all this stuff. And I just said, "I'm sorry that happened." I said, "But you need to understand, like my page is different than everyone else's. He's not allowed to post or sell. He just buys. That's all it is. I sell, you buy. That's how it works." He didn't do nothing to me on my page. He didn't do nothing wrong. I can clearly see he screwed you, and I get it. But all he's doing is buying from me, and I haven't had any problems. I'm not booting him just for that.
No, as you shouldn't.
I can't. And he's still
unless he starts doing like chargeback with his credit card company or something like that.
Correct. And then so now that you said that, that's actually what he did with that guy. He charged. He did like a chargeback thing on his credit card, and then that's why he was able to keep the items because he never reshipped them, and then he got the money back also.
I'll go to somebody's house, like I will buy a plane ticket at a principal, and I will go knock on your door because I don't tolerate that's thievery. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's just
and over $500
dirtbagish.
That's felony.
Yeah.
There was 500 or 600 is a felony.
This is why I want to sell on eBay. I have taken so many steps towards doing it and whatever, and I could just never sell on eBay. I just can't. If someone contacts me back, like on Rogue 5, you have 24 hours. Like, again, I know guys like Shane and Corey Bruneau, they buy a package and it sits there for 7 months until they open it. And then when the item is damaged, they go, "Well, the item's damaged." Dude, it's been sitting in your house for 7 months.
Yeah.
You can't hold me accountable for what happened in the last 7 months.
Yeah.
I think on our page it's 24 hours or 48 hours. I forgot which one it was. But when the box is delivered, it is your job to open it up,
inspect it,
and then that's when you complain to me in that time period.
Yep.
If you tell me beforehand that you're not home or you're not going to be home and you're away on vacation, no problem. I understand. When you get back, check it, whatever.
It's common sense, which
it's common sense.
Common these days.
But if you come back 60 days later or 40 days later and you're like, "I want to return," like it would blow my mind on eBay that they actually do that, because now it's been in this guy's hands. He could have done something to that item.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. But the reason I sell on eBay, I think, because I don't just sell vintage toy stuff. So people that don't know, like one of my hobbies, I go to garage sales every weekend. I'll buy anything that I can flip. And it's just kind of been a hobby of mine for years. And, I've got vintage electronics and just all kinds of crap on there. And it's just great. You throw stuff in your store and, some of it, I've got stuff in my store that's been sitting there probably for a year or two. It'll eventually, but it's not that big a deal. I've got a whole shop. Not like a storefront shop, but a metal building shop that I built.
I've actually seen it. Yeah, remember you showed me that on on FaceTime. I was actually shocked. I was like, "Oh my god, this guy has a whole setup."
Yeah, I destroyed my garage. Was a disaster. My wife was ready to divorce me if I didn't get all that crap out of her garage. So I had to do something. So I built a 1,200 square foot metal building back in the winter to house all the junk.
Nice. Is there heating in there?
Yep, heating and air. Got air conditioning.
Oh, really?
Built a loft in there too, so it's got an extra about 300 square foot. So it's about 1,500 square foot.
So that's where you sleep when your wife kicks you out of the house?
Yeah.
Very cool.
She hasn't done that yet, but yeah, I do have a place to go.
Like I said, it's definitely hard. Like you have to have thick skin. You need to have thick skin to be a seller, because you also get a lot of shit. Like a lot of people try and take advantage of you, and that's the thing. Like people try and walk all over you. Yeah,
and I'll be the first one. If I make a mistake, I'll be the first one. I'll always make it right. Just contact
Absolutely.
me. Like, hey, this, you missed this. This was cracked, or I mean, it's happened to me. I've missed repro before. It happens, and I mean, as old as my eyes are getting worse, and but I'll always make it right.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Is like another characteristic of some buyers that I don't like is if one actually does slip in or whatever, and it's bound to happen. Mm-hmm. I mean, like a repro slips in or something that you missed, like, oh, his leg is broken and you didn't even know it, because everything else was so mint or whatever it is. Instead of contacting the person you bought it from and saying, hey man, this happened, blah blah blah, and then giving them the opportunity to say, yeah, I want to make it right.
Instead of making a post,
they just freaking post and drag your name through the and don't even give you an opportunity to make it right. I just don't understand that. I don't know where that comes from.
There's a time to do that. Like if you contact the seller and they screw you, I'm not taking it back. Then you can go
blow them up.
Yeah. But give them a chance to make it right.
Yeah.
And then you'll see the true side. Like if they say, oh, my mistake, I'm so sorry, here's your full refund, or here, let me send you a replacement. Like I think a guy had got a Han blaster that I just didn't notice it was and I sent him another one out the next day, and I said, hey, send me a picture of the one cut up, the repro, cut it in half as soon as you get this one, and then we're good. And that took care of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's no need to just drag people's name through the mud.
I've had a couple of payment plan issues where I've had to adjust my rules on payment plans because not to mention throughout the years, like on payment plans for me, it's 20% down, non-refundable. I don't care what your excuse is. I don't care what the problem is. It's 20% non-refundable. I've had literally people tell me that their aunt died in another country and they need to fly the casket over, like all this stuff. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, your aunt? they were in Australia and you got to
cremate the.
I don't know. Like, I've gotten so many weird things just throughout the year. So, like, for me, it's just like 20% non-refundable. I had another guy who bought a mock. It was like $700 or $800. It wasn't too bad. He gave me $250 down, and he tells me, "Hey, I want it back out of this item. I'm just not going to be able to afford it. Like, I don't want it anymore." And I'm just like, "No problem." I said $750, and I'm doing the math. 20%. I divide it by 5. It's $150. You gave me $250. I go, I'll send you back $100 because it's just 20%. I'll send you back your $100. I keep $150 and we call it a day. And he was like, no, absolutely not. Like, I'm getting back the whole thing. And I'm like, no, it's 20% down, non-refundable. It's friends and family only. This is why I had to adjust it. You can't pay goods and services on a payment plan because I'm not going to have you put a claim in on that while I'm holding it here for 60 days and you try and back out. And he was like going back and forth like, no, I want my money. I'm like, no, it's on the listing. It's 20% down, non-refundable. So then the next day, he sends me the payment in full. I go, okay, payment in full. I said shipping is $12. He pays it, no comment. I ship him the item. The day it gets delivered, he messages me a picture of the item, broken. I have to return it. It broken shipping.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So now in my head, I'm like, he figured out the loophole. The loophole was, I'm not giving you 20% because that's the rule. So I'm going to pay it, but now I'm going to claim that the item was damaged, and now I get back my money because it's within 24, 48 hours. So I was like, oh.
And he probably broke that. So not only are you out the money, you're out, now your item is broke.
Absolutely. And I'm like, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, he's a smart little guy. I'm like, he got me. I'm like, he got me. I said, all right. I said, no problem. I said, ship me back the item. I will refund you back in full. And that is it. He sent me back the item. I refunded him in full. I booted him the next day. No questions asked. I blocked him, booted him, all done. Now I made a rule on Rogue 5 that the 24, 48-hour rule does not apply to anybody on a payment plan anymore. So he just killed it for everybody else.
Yeah.
Because that was their way of backing out of a payment plan. Was then breaking my item the day it comes in just to get back their money. So I'm like, so then Brandon, it was actually, I think it happened to Brandon also. And Brandon's like, yo, we got to change this. And I says, I'm with you. So now when you're in a payment plan, I don't care if it gets lost or stolen. It's not my fault. That's it.
People are scummy, man.
They really are.
I've had to, on vintage electronics, I have to put like a drop of something in a screw hole or something to make sure they don't change out main boards or, circuitry, stuff like that. Because they'll, especially like old Nintendo, Super Nintendo, stuff like that. People open it up and take out the good parts and try to send you something back that's, with broken parts. Yeah. So I have to put tamper-proof stuff on my stuff now.
My eBay question for you that I've forgotten in the last 30 minutes was, have you fallen for that AI scam that's been going on that we talked about one day in our podcast? There's like an AI app where you could take a picture of the item and it just makes the item all distorted and broken. And then they put the claim in through eBay showing that the item was cracked, broken, whatever. And then they get refunded back. They ship back the item, but there's like a book or a rock or something else in there, and it's not the item itself.
Yeah, I've had it. It has been the AI stuff, but at least I don't think so. No, I don't think I've fallen for that. But I had, people say it's broken, they return it, or they don't return the item. They'll return something similar weight or all that. I'm like, what the? Something totally different.
And you get screwed on that, right? Like that.
Yeah. So it shows I have to call eBay and get somebody involved, and it can go either way. It depends on who you get.
And it probably takes months.
Yep. And sometimes there's like, no, we found it in the buyer's favor. A lot of times what happens is they'll say, we found it in the buyer's favor and we kept them refund, but we're also going to refund you too. So eBay's really screwing themselves and they're just kind of letting the buyer win, but they're paying for it. I mean, let me keep my money. Good for me as the seller, but it's bad business for eBay. I mean, and they let the buyer get away with it, so they're going to keep doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I had something go my way as a buyer last week, or the week before last. Somebody said that they didn't get an item. And what I did was, and this gave them the perfect opportunity for this claim. I had so many of those. I had a bunch of Ben Cooper Halloween kids,
Yep.
in the costume kids. I bought a bunch from this guy. So I've been selling. I sold some on the page, but nobody wants them on Rogue 5. All they want is Star Wars. But so I started posting them on eBay, and this lady claimed that she didn't get her item. Well, I realized in the flurry of selling it was a lot of these things. Mm-hmm. I forgot to send her tracking information. Right, I did have the tracking information. I went back into my mail account or whatever. I copied the tracking. I sent it, and I sent a response because eBay sent me they said, "Hey, did you this is your opportunity to reconcile this or whatever." So I was like, "Oh, shoot, I forgot all that." Anyway, so I sent the tracking information, and the tracking information showed it was delivered to her post office box. So the very next day, eBay said, "We have found in your favor, this person will not be able to put any kind of, negative feedback, and you will not be charged. Your money is no longer on hold for these items."
Right.
So I was like, wow, that was nice. Something nice.
Yeah, they just did that because they didn't see a tracking number. They're probably like, oh, well, you don't have the tracking number, so maybe I can get the money back and keep.
I can get the money back and keep the item. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Exactly. So, did not work for that person.
Oh, bless their heart.
Shucks. Yeah. Shucks.
I just can't deal with eBay because like I just don't like the fact that I'm not in charge. So like
no,
you're not. I love the fact that I'm in charge. Not because I'm in charge, more that like I know I'm gonna do things by the book, like I'm genuine and I'm honest. And I'm gonna be 100%. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Like I'll pay you the money, no problem. But like on eBay, I might be right 5 to 10 times and then I'll suffer for it. And it's just gonna kill me.
Yeah.
It'll kill me. Stuff like that bothers me.
Mm-hmm.
I just wish I had more time to go to like toy shows and stuff like that and set up. And
me too.
Yeah. I don't ever do toy shows because I don't like being trapped behind a table. I think we've talked about that before. But like room sales stuff, the ones that allow room sales, like if it's a big enough convention or whatever, that's always cool. Yeah.
I really do love, I go with a couple of people so that way I can roam. And sit at the table. But then always I get to some place and I'm about to strike a deal or something. I get a text. Hey, this guy wants to know if you'll take this for this item. I'm like, and I got to go back and I'll be right back.
And deal with $6. Yeah, deal with your $6 item.
Yeah, but anyway.
No, I mean, selling's fun. I mean, I enjoy it. I mean, the reason I sell is it all this stuff behind me has been fueled or paid for by stuff I sell. So I'll get a collection, and I'll sell 80% of it, and I'll keep stuff that I want for my collection, or what I make from that, I'll go out and buy a piece that I need for my collection. It's just that's the way to do it for me. That way, my wife has never been on me for like, you just spent $2,000 on Star Wars stuff. She doesn't really care because it's not coming out of my paycheck.
Yeah.
But and again, it's fun. I enjoy it. It's a hobby. Make a little money off of it. The buyers that are jerks and the scammers and stuff, it's something you have to deal with, and just part of the game, I guess.
Everything in life. Yep.
Definitely part of the game, but I enjoy it too. It's fun, and like I've said 100 times on here, Jennifer asks, well, she doesn't ask anymore, but she used to say, how much of this stuff are you keeping and how much are you selling? And I'm like, yes.
Yes.
So that's why I keep my room separate. Everything I sell is out in that shop. This room right here is my PC, and very seldom will sell or trade unless somebody really, really needs it for something they've been looking for a while.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. It always comes up. Almost always. I mean, 90% of the stuff that we collect, it will pop up somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient.
Yep.
Yeah, just have to be patient. And that's the thing that buyers are not is patient.
Yeah.
It's just like sometimes I want to say, dude, it's gonna come up. It'll pop up.
Yep.
But anyway.
Especially Star Wars. None of that Star Wars stuff is rare. I mean, there's a couple. There's only like, I can probably count on one hand that's rare.
Yeah. Vlix is rare.
Yeah.
Blue Snaggletooth.
Oh,
rare.
gosh. Rare.
Rare.
That drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy.
It's only high price because of the demand. I mean, the stuff was overproduced. I mean, not overproduced, but I mean, there was such a high demand. They produced a ton of it.
Yeah.
Return of the Jedi stuff.
And they sold the shit of it. So
yeah,
that's why they just can't make
out
it more.
there. There's still wild finds to have. This stuff you just got to ask. Like when I go to garage sales, I'm like, hey, what are you looking for? I said, well, a little bit of anything and everything. I said, but my passion is like vintage toys, and I usually rattle off, and maybe 1 out of 50 are like, oh yeah, I've got stuff in the basement, or I got stuff in the attic.
I got some Star Wars.
So I got some old Star Wars stuff, and they go get Power of the Force 1990.
Power of the Force 2, always.
Yeah.
I got my vintage Star Wars.
Yeah, I got my Star Wars. I had this when I was a kid.
Yeah,
Probably not when you were a
Everybody,
kid.
I had the rocket firing boba when I was
Oh,
a kid.
yeah.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. No, I did.
Yeah, I did. I got it. It's at my mom's house right now.
Yep, got 2 of them.
No, you didn't. Nobody ever got one in the mail. All right. Well, guys, that was a fun episode, and we
Thanks
do
for having
appreciate
us.
the buyers. Don't get us
Yeah.
wrong.
Oh, I do, but only 95% of you.
The ones that
The
pay
other
all the time.
5% can.
Loser.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight, and please comment about this video in the comment section attached to this video. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, and join us over on Patreon to support us there. Patreon.com/580 Talking Toys. You can also call us at the FITT voicemail line. Charles is usually the guy that does all the banners and stuff across the bottom. So sorry about that. Not a whole lot of banners tonight, but call us at the FITT voicemail line 732-800-1977. Leave us a comment there. And you can also trade. You can trade. Trades.
Yeah,
You can also collect with us at rogue5toys.com.
Not .org, right? Not .org.
Not .org.
Okay.
No. And I'm telling you, I mean, Adam is not an outsider, but you know what I mean. He's not part of Rogue 5 Toys. There's some deals. Am I lying?
No, I buy a lot of stuff from them. They are good deals to be
Yep.
up. Not just good. I mean, it's good deals and good quality. Like if you want to make sure you're getting good quality at for your bang for your buck, these guys, I buy from them all the time.
I got a message from a guy today that said that is the nicest raised bar China stormtrooper I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah. And he probably paid $45 for it.
That's a good deal.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I usually charge 60, 70 for those.
No, you don't. You charge like 50.
If it's a really, really nice stormtrooper that's like minty white, I have easily charged between 60 and 70 for one. Absolutely.
Okay.
One thing in Star Wars that has never changed since COVID, before COVID, during COVID, ever. Anything that is in really, really good quality, like tip-top shape, you can, like Bosk. If you have a sick-looking Bosk, you could put $50 on it, and it sells instantly.
Yeah.
Or any kind of droid with a label, like an R2 or an R5.
Correct. Yep.
I can get $100 for an R5. It's like fits. I'm putting it under the scope.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just white and beautiful, like it just came out of the package.
Yeah.
Because the amount of people who will buy that, put that on their personal collection stand, and never have to upgrade that, like never.
Yeah.
It's pretty much everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Same
they're
way with
always
Boba.
looking to upgrade. So, and the same thing with Boba.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you yourself.
Yeah, I did. So come over to Rogue 5 Toys and watch me
Yourself.
myself. So
Sorry.
anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time on 5 Idiots Talking Toys. Bye-bye.
Hey, Brandon.
Thank yous. Bye, Brandon. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Charles.
Bye-bye.
Fair winds and following seas, Brandon.
Bye, Charles.